Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, ladies and gents, and welcome to Behind the Veil Oracle. Oh, I thought yesterday was so fun. I had so much fun doing that reading, that reaction video to The Devil Woman in Keanu's life. But it was very disturbing to me. I couldn't get any sleep, and I thought, I want to look a little deeper into it. So today's like a deep dive into this conflict between these two women that's coming up. It's already probably just starting. It's just at the beginning of that uh, conflict between them. And so I wanted to first start out with all the cards that I came up with this week, just to summarize all the cards that I pulled for him this week. Remember, we got Love Your Shadow, regarding shadow work. And we got boundaries, which he needs to establish. We got third party situation. Okay, there's three people involved here, which is a no-no, right? It's a threesome, causing interference. Then we have stay optimistic. He needs to stay optimistic to keep the faith. New love, right? We were talking about the new love yesterday. That was what it was all about yesterday. The Devil Woman, it's the new love, but really not new love. And then I pulled a new card for today for him. Balance. Okay. So balance says there needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for a relationship to be sustainable. Okay, so three's a crowd, right? Not sustainable. I told you all I have a little slur too when I speak, so I'm sorry if the words come out really weird. Okay. I'm trying really hard to work on it through public speaking. Okay, so we also got the card of conflict yesterday. You remember? Remember this card? The two ladies fighting? That's AG and this Devil Woman. Okay. And I decided to pull some more cards regarding the conflict, like the hidden energy behind the conflict. We got some interesting cards. And then I'm also going to share with you some cards that are regarding advice for Keanu. And then I have a solution card. You're going to be so surprised about the solution cards that fell out. Can't make it up, like they say. I couldn't believe it. And then I have two cards that will tell us when this is all going to kind of escalate and be resolved. Okay, so let me see here. So we have expectations. And this is mainly it's in reverse. It mainly is regarding the new lady, the new love. It's in reverse. So it says unrealistic expectations may lead to disappointment. The gap between reality and your ideals feels overwhelming. So to me, that's just, like I said, she's upset, she's resentful, and things may not go her way, right? Then we have creativity upside down, or in reverse. This is mainly pertaining to AG. She's a painter. This is very disruptive. This whole situation with her being pushed out is very disruptive to her creativity. It says creative blockages are holding you back, and you may struggle to find inspiration or motivation in your work. So she might not be able to concentrate, at least on her work. Not for now. Not with this new woman coming in and disrupting her intimacy. That's the next card. These are like clarifier cards. And I also pulled them just to get a little bit more information. This could be disrupting intimacy between both of them, between Keanu and AG and Keanu and the other lady. Okay? It says sexual chemistry and reminiscing. Then we have divorce. But I really think the sexual intimacy is the other lady. I never seen any sexual chemistry between AG and Keanu. Just don't know what's going on with that relationship. People say it's just PR, and it's a business arrangement, not really an intimate, passionate relationship. Passion may lie with the obsessed woman. And Keanu's obsessed with her too. Otherwise, they wouldn't be talking to each other 30 years later after they met. Okay, then we have divorce. Somebody's in this situation, just experiencing divorce, and I told you she got married and had children. She might be in the middle of a divorce. Anything to get with Keanu, right? No. Okay, experiencing a breakup, but this also may mean that this whole thing is about a breakup. Okay, he's gonna have to just break up with both of them if he's gonna get with the Empress. There's no, there's no if and but about that. No choice in the matter. Then we have Gold Digger. Okay, both are gold diggers, right? At least everybody says that about AG. Now I told you the other lady really she feels it more like it's an entitled that she's entitled to that money because AG replaced her. They want your money being used. That's what it says. Poor Keanu. And Keanu just gives his money freely. He's sweet and he's kind and he just wants to help everybody. Then guess what? The base card is Love Spell. Oh, Love Spell says, you've been bewitched. Keanu, you've been bewitched. Someone here is probably operating behind black magic. Someone's a witch. Someone's been trying to influence you for a long, long time. Now that brings us to the healing cards or the angel cards that I pull for him. These are advice cards for him. And I love these cards because they have affirmations. So the first one he got was healing. Healing says, my body is deserving of love, comfort, and rest. That's the affirmation. Since the angels are telling you, Keanu, that despite being mentally and physically drained, you have the strength to overcome this. Keep moving forward, and the universe will shower you with love and healing energy. Next card, honesty. Another message for Keanu from the angels. I am truthful. I speak my truth honestly. The angels ask you, Mr. Keanu Reeves, to offer your true self up to the world and search for the truth. Act upon the truth and tell the truth, even though it may not make you popular. Say what you think and think what you say. Now, many are saying he has something to say, something to share with the world, but he hasn't really come out with it yet. Something's holding him back. It's time for him to speak his truth. We want the truth, Keanu, but you can't handle the truth. We want the truth. Come on now. Be truthful. But also with these ladies, be truthful. Tell them the truth. Tell them really how you feel. Let go. It's the next card. It's also followed by another card called letting go. But they have like slightly different messages. It says, Keanu, the angels suggest that you let go of any dead weight in your life, whether that's a toxic relationship like this one we're talking about, a job that's no longer fulfilling, or simply some negative thinking patterns you might have. Okay, he's a thinker, and sometimes he doesn't think, positively. It says this will make space for positive new things to come into your life. So yes, time to let go of the old, bring in the new, which is the Empress. I think once she comes in, all that, all his struggles with love will just fall away, wash away. Okay, letting go. Another similar card. But it has, let's see, the affirmation says, I let go of what no longer serves me to make space for new beginnings. Okay? It says you need to let go, Keanu, to make room for new things in your life, or you must let go to give someone else, this is the Empress, the space they need to grow. Let go because holding on is too painful. The angels remind you letting go is not always easy, but it is always worth it. I love that advice. Then the base card. Boundaries. He got boundaries again. Second time he got boundaries this week. The affirmation is, I am worthy and deserving of setting and maintaining boundaries that serve me. The angels say to Keanu, we want you to remember, if you keep prioritizing the needs of others, like these women in your life, and ignoring your own, then things might fall apart. For once, love yourself and do things that please you, no matter what others might say or think. All these people around him trying to control what he does, even down to how he thinks. That's really sad. Okay, now the solution cards. I said, what is the solution to all of this? What's going to just fix this situation for him? And like I said, you won't believe what fell out. I got 3 cards. I was only looking for 1, but I got 3. So I took all 3, but the first one that fell out was the Empress. Ta-da! She is the solution to all of this mess. He must get in touch with her. He must bring her in if he wants to just have bliss for the rest of his life in his relationships. He will have one relationship finally that here to stick to. No more bouncing around, being available to all these different women. Okay, this must end, this being available to all these different women. The Empress sure take care of that. She's not having that. It's her, and she will be the one and only. It's her or the highway, as they speak, or as they say. Excuse me for my error. Okay, and then the next card that fell out was the number 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles. Remember 9? This is a 9 year. It's about endings, right? Completion. Okay. It says strength, compassion, completion, optimism, suffering, fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. Okay. So it's really about completing this whole cycle. Keanu needs to complete the cycle. Okay. It's time to complete it. Actually, we've been all focusing on this and talking about this for over 3 years. I've been watching this whole situation at least for 11 years with him and AG, but it really started to get kind of negative in the last 3 years. The energy around those two. I read a lot of the comments on different channels, and everybody was saying very negative things. And that they're tired and they want her to go. I don't know. Maybe because everybody feels, as a collective, it's time for this new person to come in. And he will, if he does what he's supposed to do, contact the priestess, do his spiritual work, clean out his aura, do the things he needs to do to get rid of that negativity and all those negative people around him, and just really walk away and say, hey, I'm going out to my Empress. Then he will receive justice. So justice is waiting there. It's in the future. He can, receive justice in this whole matter. He gets a lot of justice cards in various readings, and he also gets the Wheel of Fortune a lot too. So here you go. This is just a card he typically gets. So those were the solution cards. Put them back in order. The order in which they came out. Here they are, all 3 together from the tarot. I usually don't pull tarot cards, but I couldn't find a better, card deck to pull from. So once in a while I will pull from the tarot, but I like angel cards better and oracle cards. Okay, to finalize this reading, I asked, so when is this all gonna just kind of like, peak, and then here's really start, fixing things, fixing matters, talking to the Empress, well, not talking to the Empress, talking to the priestess first, then bringing in the Empress. Empress comes after the priestess because he has to do the spiritual work first. So we got in May. It starts in May, And he starts really going, we got to do something about this situation, and wraps it up around October. So, like I said, it's just starting. It's just starting. The problems are just probably starting to rear their ugly head, and then this will be the time period when, this needs to be wrapped up. It has to end before the end of this year. Okay, this is the 9 year, so he must complete all of this if he wants, a really beautiful new beginning with the Empress. She's not going to wait forever. No, if he doesn't do it, it will pass him by. And then next year won't be any fun because we're just going to be looking at the same old, right? Same old stuff. Probably no change, nothing new, nothing to report, nothing exciting, nothing fun to report. So that's it, everybody. I think I did a pretty good job with this reading. Maybe gave you guys more insight and gave me a lot of insight. I find it very, very interesting, especially the love spell. Someone here works in the dark arts. Someone here is a witch. They might both be witches. There's a lot of witches in Hollywood. Or witches who want to cling to the people in Hollywood and push themselves into their lives and things like that. So I think that's it for now. And thank you. I have 12 subscribers. Keep subscribing, please. I need to build that subscription up. And again, I'm very thankful for this people who have subscribed. Hopefully one day I'll have some special things to offer. I got a lot to learn when it comes to YouTube. I'm still learning how to do all of this, how to navigate through, having a successful channel. Okay. Talk to you guys later.